Okay, we're in the main bedroom, or primary, I think I might say sometimes. But the bedroom suite, this floor's a little bit on the wet side. This door does on the shower. The door does not close. It doesn't have a gasket underneath it. It doesn't close right. I'll come up with some more rags. The bathtub seems to be operating okay. All three of the bathrooms, there's 3 bathrooms, and all 3 commodes are loose. Actually, 2 of them, all 3 of them. Coming along here, we got this is the main bedroom, suite, bathroom, right, west, lavatory basin. It's chipping around there. Texas Real Estate Commission says around porcelain, but this is the fiberglass kind of thing. There's our light. Fan, water stains. One of those water stains is because of the steam that's coming up from here and then falling back down, or do we have a leaky roof? Is that what we've got? I don't know. This is the plumbing and appliance section. And since we're in that section, it puts us in the bathrooms. The bathrooms have mirrors. This is a good point. This one doesn't. It's missing 3 luminaries. So, well, let's just, come on. Yada, yada, yada. So, when I got here, it was vacant and been vacant. And I need to wax my mustache, I know. And so it was vacant and it had been vacant. And I opened doors. Not so many windows, the doors, got fans on. I feel good about the aerosols. And so until my client shows up, I feel good about going without my mask. If somebody shows up, I don't have to wear my mask. But this way you can hear my enunciations and my pronunciations and my inflections and of course my accent and my grammar. But regardless, so that way, these videos will hopefully make a little more sense to you. We have GFCI in all the bathrooms, but it should be labeled as being so. This is the upstairs hall bathroom. Again, we got 3 luminaries that are not working, and we do not have a mirror. I don't inspect for mirrors, but I like to tell my clients about it. This is another, these molded sinks. They do not have percolators. Okay, overflow drains, some people call them. So, like, if your kid's washing, you got a swimming pool. So, the Barbie gets played with, Barbie's swimming suit needs to be washed, or bathing Barbie or something, and they get distracted and they run off. Well, then, that can overflow. Overflow drains, percolators, that's the word of the week. Word of the day, anyway. The percolators, they're not required. But underneath the sinks, the upstairs bathroom sinks, it's normal wear and tear. Both showers, and both showers are upstairs. The one we just came from, this one, they're missing their spray heads. And this bathtub is missing its drain stopper. Again, all 3 commodes have insufficient anchorage. But this one, the tank, the reservoir, the tank is especially loose, so caution about that. And when I was flushing it earlier, that's why I had the lid off, it seemed to take a long time to fill. It did. Plumbing and appliances, so let's just come on down. Coming on along, we're still here. This is the laundry. Okay, this is the half bath. GFCI sink. Now this drain stopper, because this is like a wet bar sink, wet bar faucet, and so it does not have a plunger. So to open and close this, you have to go underneath. You do. You have to go underneath and push and pull on that rod off the back side of it. And that's what that looks like. Alright. This commode has instant. This is the worst one. Woo-wee! Loose as a goose. Loose as a goose. Insufficient anchorage. We got gas is capped off to the closed dryer vent. The vent is flap is stuck open, you know, because it's older and all that. So when we go outside, we want to replace. When you go outside, you want to replace that vent. Also, look at this. That vent is awful darn close to the condensing unit. Just saying. So that lint's going to come out. Those coils are dirty. Wonder how they got that way. I don't know. Maybe they got three-prong electric. Three-prong electric. Gas is capped off. This is not GFCI protected. Not GFCI protected. And the hot and cold are not labeled in the laundry. Kitchen sink works pretty good. What are we doing here? Clear off. Is that you or is it the dishwasher? Somebody's talking to me. All this works. All this works. We do not have our drain stoppers. We do not have our drain stoppers. It's now underneath here. This is kind of interesting. This little flexible clear hose, that is the anti-siphon loop for the dishwasher. And that's all that's required, and you got it, and that's fine. And also, the dishwasher will not work, will not operate if you don't if you don't have this switch on, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Now we've got some weird wires under here trying to hold the plumbing together. You see that? So somebody's had some problems with the plumbing in here before, and you can tell by the floor under here. You sure can. Is it still wet? It's still wet. It's still leaking. It's still leaking. Something's leaking. Okay, so this plumbing is a little worse for wear. It's a 1/2 horsepower garbage disposal. It doesn't have a stopper either, and it doesn't have a connector. It does not have a connector. Now, that's about it. No spring chicken. Very interesting. Now we got water. All this wiring underneath here. Okay, no bueno. In the kitchen, this is kind of electrical, but in the kitchen, none of these receptacle outlets have GFCI. We're kind of moving over to appliances now. Refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection. It's your pantry. But it's not working. It's not working. It's not on. Nothing's on. Light's not on. It's warm in there. There's no ice. Microwave. So, we've got the dishwasher, garbage disposal. Next in line is the range. The range does not have an anti-tip device. I have it plugged in up here. Up here, there's a receptacle outlet behind it, and it works. I mean, I put my little tester. My tester lights up my tester. So, but for whatever reason, they had this out here. So, that's where I plugged it in. This range does not have an anti-tip device. This range, this is your broil. This is your broil operation. It doesn't have a broil up there. The broil's down here. And so you're supposed to have a broil rack, and you don't have one. Could be cleaned, just saying. The oven's fine, but the cooktop could be cleaned. What is going on? Really? Okay. The ignition doesn't work on your burners. Gas comes out. Let me just show you. Oh, there it goes. Make a liar out of me. All right. So what did we learn about the oven? Okay, we learned that it doesn't have the broiler rack, and it doesn't have an anti-tip device. Now these microwaves, It's supposed to be 24 inches between this guy and this guy per code. It's supposed to be 24 inches. Now the manufacturer might say that you need a different measurement, but I don't have the manufacturer's specifications. Also, this guy is not mounted. It looks like it, but something's crooked. He's just not mounted straight in this cabinet. It's circulating, and believe it or not, the filters look pretty good. The rest of the surface doesn't, but what's the deal? But the filters look alright? That's weird. Something's going on here. So we'll do cook time. Just do 10 seconds. Hit start. And the vent fan starts blowing. You can turn the vent fan off. It just does it every time. And then, one time, it just decides to come on when you close the door. And the light works. So we got something wrong with the vent fans. The microwave is too close to the oven. And something's wrong with the vent fan switch. The oven doesn't have an anti-tip device, and it doesn't have the broiler rack. Dishwasher, I can't find anything wrong with the dishwasher. So, I mean, that's yay. Garbage disposal, it has an unprotected conductor, unprotected cable coming into the bottom of it here. Right there. And then the plumbing leaks and it has wires holding it together. I've seen a lot of amateur repairs, and that's another one of them. And it does leak, and the floor, shows signs of it. And that might be why we were getting high moisture readings over here. That and high soil on the other side. How does all that fit? Alright, close the dryer vent. Flap is stuck open. And the handles aren't labeled hot and cold. And then the master shower door doesn't close right. And the commode upstairs, the insufficient anchorage down here. And upstairs, the commode tank. Got a mirror in here? Yeah, we got a mirror.